got another exciting prospect.
Spirit taking on Nemiga.
Of course.
Now, Spirit are ones that have been tickling our fancies over here at the Pro League desk, but we'll see how they go within their RMR for the CIS region as we get underway.
I'm more excited about that Liquid Furia matchup. It's going to be a spicy meatball.
Jason will be lucky to get about 10 rounds over 2
I don't know, Furia
Come on now.
knocked down by the New England Whalers.
North America is all kinds of messy right now. We'll see how the CIS is.
Pennsylvania Pythons are up next as well. And let's not forget...
Carolina Core was one of the ones from the CGS days.
Right, but that doesn't have an animal in it.
The San Francisco...
Optics.
Doesn't get the game,
Doesn't get the game.
Give me another one. Give me one more.
I don't want to.
You're messing it up.
Los Angeles Lions.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What about the Chicago Bulls? Has that one been done before?
I don't think so.
Oh, see? Pop, pop. Nice and easy.
They're so ready for the info plays of fours every single time. They just put the brakes on when they get an opening kill.
Yep.
And the rest come.
Almeza has to hit at least 2 shots here.
Ah, there's one. And a second.
Yeah, there it is.
Amazing. Tricky's got him, though, from behind. And so B-Side's lost, and so is CIS. A 2-on-2 then, thanks to Jerry and co. They're fast on this. God, Flit wants to... They both swing in, and that's 2 very pretty frags. Put the AWPer on a P250. I'm loving the developments of the pistol rounds, and that P250 looking extra crispy. That is a P2 crispy.
You guys excited for Chad's box coming up on the next match?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an
I
exciting.
mean, you lied to us. You said no Chad's box today,
Yeah,
but
we got debated.
and he sneaks us in with a Chad's box second.
Yeah, it's not a great. I'm not proud of today's offerings.
Oh, I don't.
Chad,
Honestly,
I'm always excited that there's
the
something.
concept that you've tried to cheer us up by getting us these little wibbly bobblies and bits and pieces is really adorable. It's
Actually,
quite
these are
sweet.
chibi weebies.
Mac
If you're
10, Mac
wondering.
10B, Mac 10B, we're going.
All right, well, not interested in what I have to say, I guess.
Oh, come on, this could be exciting.
In what way? In what universe is this exciting?
Hold up, sexy power on the
there
scout.
it is.
There's a headshot. Might find one through the door. Scout now neutralized by a $300 smoke grenade.
I'm trying, Alex. I'm clutching at straws here. We've got some tags.
I'll tell you, the only thing that could possibly make this exciting is if they didn't save. They
I think
will.
they're going to go for it.
Push in.
They're going to give it a limp in at least.
Boss has got at least one here. One. Quickly traded. Maybe they go. That is an AK delivery, though. That's going to be hard to say no to.
Flick can scout up to back a plat here, and they can push on in and try and clear
CT
car.
smoke tons.
Okay, so lurk smoke for the AK. They are saving. All right. Well, you could have thrown the MP9 back for Jezza.
Coulda.
Shoulda.
Shoulda. And he's going to get it himself. He's going to give it a go anyway. I'm
Might
not...
blow in his general direction anyway when the bomb detonates, and they're all exiting now towards the doors. So they'll be safe, and this is a decent force by attempt from forZe here, finding some damage, finding an AK, saving the scout. They also have the deagles in the hands of Jerry and Flit, so I think Flit will probably give the scout to Exy Power, keep the deagle himself. FaceCrack will hold on to the AK, and Jerry can drop the deagle across for Almeza. But this was a nice little pace change here from Cyber Legacy within the early stages, just reminding us of what they're good for.
So again, sorry, Alex, to interrupt you before. Would you like to finish off what you were saying about that round there?
They're probably going to save, was what I was going to say.
sorry.
Nothing about the chibis and weebies?
Oh, yeah, no, I was just telling you chibi weebies is the technical term for the bits and bobs you were referencing. Okay. That's what, that was the origin of all this jibbly wibbly, and I've been saying is the chibi weebies, which were like, you know the stuff that streamers have behind them?
Yeah. Lauren has a chibi weeby shelf.
She's got a
I really
chibi
don't
weeby
have a
shelf.
chibi weeby shelf. It's from the things you have given me.
Definitely have a chibi
I saw your PUBG box. You were sitting there like, oh, great, a key ring. Can't wait to put that on my shelf.
To be fair, I have been wearing my PUBG onesie at home. It's been weirdly comfortable.
Yeah. Bathroom breaks a little harder.
Yeah, it takes longer.
He's dropping into the AK-47. Magnificent work from Cyber Legacy as they're looking to knock fours on their bottoms. Okay, AK needs to be handed off to someone with a proper weapon.
Has your coffee been delivered yet, or what's going on?
That's true. I did make a coffee order.
Oh, I think the barista has
the courier's
arrived.
here. I'll go get it.
This is the
look at
barista
this
who
work.
throws out, you know, backhanded comments.
Why are you lashing out?
It's just...
She's been lovely. She brought us some beverages, you know, to give us a
She
little
is the
pep in our
cat's
step.
mother, Lauren.
Wonderful. How? Oh, that's lovely.
Did you want one as well, Lauren?
Well,
I feel like there's a difference in between. One of them looks
I was
terrible.
going to go for a cappuccino.
Go for the one that doesn't look terrible.
Is there a capu out there?
Exit Power's opened
guess
up onto
so.
Tricky here, so there's some space being taken right now,
Where's
and
Black
into Lower
Coffee?
Dark he's heading. Clack's on the other side of things. And out towards Long we go. So the lack of head armor, look at this. Glowing and Foster, they're going to work together to get out Long, get both picks, and now turn the tides of round number 4.
Ow.
It's 3-0 for Cyber Legacy, looking to be 4-0 unless Flit can Master on over towards this car and clear out towards long. So this is what I'm talking about. With the number disadvantage, Cyber Legacy tend to put the brakes on. They are going back through the upper tunnels right now. Bomb on seized. You can see him tucking his head so he doesn't get spotted. And as Almeza pushes up middle, he might have 2 towards back of cat. Comes down to the timing.
Hasn't Cyber Legacy read this aggression every single time? I mean, maybe this is a little bit more surprising. They get the AWP, they get it away. Nice work.
No one's on B yet, though, so they need to get over there quickly. Almeza, this is all down to timing.
He's got the AWP. It's a perfect with the door switch. He can hold that line, but he's so lackadaisical. Didn't expect it. Now he's punished for it. Extra power gone. They might have to just focus on the save here, and I'm not sure how free that's going to be. forZe with some great spray control. A little volatile, but some of the peaks he's been hitting through the 2 series we've watched.
Yeah. Very good aim on forZe.
Like, he's just got a very clear understanding of the game. And I think, Shad, maybe we should just use this map to have a little bit of a conversation regarding the CIS talent.
Sure.
There's a lot of interesting conversations. I saw one interesting one happening on Reddit. They were talking about the fact that there's a lot of Russian AWPers. Like, there's a lot, like, there's too many of them. There's just so many, you can't really build a team, you know, a dream team of it. But if I was building, like, a CIS dream team to beat Na'Vi, this is what I'm saying.
So not
using Na'Vi.
members.
We're not using Na'Vi. These are going to take over.
I think, look, that becomes very difficult. I think that Mia has to be in the mix.
I think Mir, Shiro, is another one I kind of was interested in.
The only reason I would shy away from Shiro still is just the lack of experience. So it depends on who we add on in there elsewhere. Otherwise, because I think, like, I know people don't like the fact that James always saving, but James is very, very good.
Yeah.
I think Mia, Buster, Kick It as your 3 riflers is quite scary. You could even throw your Kinder into that mix.
Yeah, your Kinder.
And then an AWPer.
Your Kinders are not a bad
Why don't we just add Mia
into
V? Let's just throw Mia over to Virtus Pro in place of Sanji. Sorry, Sanji.
No offense.
Sorry, Sanji. But, you know.
But wouldn't they lose their kind of, you know, someone has to swallow a bitter pill for James?
Yeah, but I think that maybe we'll get rid of James and we'll get a different AWPer.
There's enough to pick from.
There is plenty, yeah. Maybe extra power. Maybe he needs another chance, because Foster's continuing to just master his spray control. Unloads into the smoke, and another round. This is where Dust2, I'm afraid, can become a little less of a idyllic viewing experience. You're going to watch the B side be taken, and now players hunting. It's a role reversal, if you will. They've already won the round. It's now a question of how many players can they deny a weapon.
If you could change one thing about Dust2, what would you change? It could be addition, could be subtraction, whatever you fancy.
I would make it so that the CTs could cross to B without being counted.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm thinking a little
like
a CT tunnel that just pops out where that little Jeep is or where those bricks are.
Okay.
And then the B cross can't be called. And suddenly there's a lot more guesswork and, you know, you have to work hard for your B info.
Okay. Chad?
Yeah, well, we had a big discussion about that in recent.
You've even made a version.
Yeah, so on a Pro League broadcast when I was in Leicester, I had the Dust2 map up, and we actually went over some changes, and someone went out there and changed a couple of them and made a real map.
Like a tunnel or something.
I just think we make the doors overlap.
Hold on.
I think
imagine that. Imagine
have
like
the doors overlap so you can't see through. But the CT can still pick from middle towards back of cat.
Yes.
So all the change would be is as they cross doors, they can't be spotted. And you could still leave them as wooden if you want, so you can try and go for spam damage. But then that level of unknown will play on through.
But bear with me. You know, like the underpass in Inferno?
Yes.
A little lip where you get the headshot line. Imagine if there was one of those in that mid cross. So you have that weird little headshot line for a CT to try and play around, as well as it being a way for them to cross if they crouch, like the T's do. Do you know what I mean?
It would slow down their...
It would slow down their cross, but it would be undetected, and it would be an interesting kind of CT and T mid-round. I don't know.
It is quite the change that you're offering up there.
Yeah, it would change everything about middle.
Well, I mean, originally, when I spoke to the guy who made the map, he said the bomb spot B was originally in the middle of the underpass, so I guess that'd be the B tunnels.
Yeah, okay.
How interesting that would be. That would change a lot of the dynamic, but obviously that's a very long time ago. We're talking old versions here. So.
Yes. So extra power is flashing on the call. Dorps are out at dawn.
They've put a lot
along.
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on B, Cyber Legacy, within their anti-eco rounds. It's actually been all of their anti-eco rounds they've headed over towards the B side of things. So that's really conditioned forZe at this point. They're not playing the standard long setup, so they've lost complete long control. Cyber Legacy can now take a page out of Na'Vi's book here. Clear off car, get the long smokes down and cross. Now, one of the key components is sexy power, but as well as that, holding onto this utility. So Molotovs are going to be great for when they cross on over. As we can see, it looks
Bloody hell.
Yeah, what's he doing?
What?
This is wild. I guess car's already been cleared, so if he pushes up, he won't be expected.
But But how did he just had the gall to go and cross while there's an AWP in long, and now, well, it's been noted. So Molly might have to come into place for it, sure, but I guess a commitment of utility, and he's allowed to cross back away again.
This is insane.
What is this?
I've never seen anyone get away with that in a pro game, especially considering they're gathering long. Now they're boosting him back up. This is peculiar scenes. Tricky on the mantle, goes down. Exapower, perfect molly too. Buying time, wants the refight and gets it, finds glowing. Foster continues to be a thorn in their side, but it's a 3v2, still can't get across. Bomb in the open, 25. Flit should hit this shot, but he misses, and Jerry's gone. Doesn't make the same mistake twice, and so the round should slow down now. With 20 seconds left, CIS is hoping for a frag and a quick last second plant. Flit and Almaze are both with scoped weapons, both on CT, and that's the end of that. forZe find their first on the defense, 6 rounds in.
It's about time, and well, it's through Exapower doing some wild work there. Lauren's bang on in the sense he should have been punished either crossing to the car or crossing back.
The second time, I mean.
And then he eventually is the one who punishes Tricky with a left eye peek. So great work there, as you can see Flit just mopping things up and putting that first round on the board. But let's see, do they head back towards B now? They've had quite the affinity for that side of the map. The bomb has been left at T-spawn. Maybe can be picked on up from Foster after he throws some nades towards Tricky, going for the long peek, and he's not going to land the shot, but the AWP presence is detected. Now we can see through lower tunnels, glowing with seized. And of course, old boy Foster, as they've taken default mid control now. Close doors, Molly to push anybody back. Short control will be next on the docket. Face crack rotating on over. They actually did a 4-man lean, and they have upper tunnel presence. Look at Exapower, he's hunting, he's looking. And he's flashed on off the line. So if a mid to B comes in, he's in a world of hurt.
He is. I like this from Flit.
Flit's been spotted.
And seized, though he may have made the call and thrown the nade, he uses the smoke, though, to push on him. Very nice play. Still an AWP on the T side. He's hunting for Exapower. Could find face crack, and he's relocated. Klax is calling B clear at this point. Exapower distracted. That's the bomb walking up catwalk, and the utility pulls him off, pulls him over. Klax doing a lot of work, but the fact that he's alone, Exapower will confirm that. Jerry tucking in behind the smoke. They're walking through it perfectly. Free frag now, and Tricky can't spray with an AWP. Trying to push in as it fades. Doesn't want to be gray screened. Does catch the timing. Jerry has no idea. No idea. If he takes one cursory glance, he's dead, but face crack catches him, and this should be the second for forZe found. Trying to get that FAMAS upgrade, does find an AK-47 on the site. So 2 to forZe, 5 to Cyber Legacy.
I had a really, do you remember when Pokemon kind of went on the Switch for a little bit? Everyone had the little Pokeballs out and it was all hyped up again?
Never really got on the Game Boys after the Game Boy Advance.
Really? Did you stop doing all that stuff?
Yeah, I stopped with consoles and any little handheld gaming devices.
I had a real, I think it's because all the Pokemon cards are back in fashion. I really fancied playing again. Don't know why. Haven't in a while, but just last night, I think seeing a Charizard apparently being worth $1 billion, but...
I got one at home somewhere.
God damn, you're rich as hell. Glowing. He's not very rich of health points anymore. Hit points, health points, always a fun discussion.
Glowing, more like going.
Got him. I hate seeing a Silence M4 tucked in the corner there. It just doesn't feel as potent, but...
It doesn't, does it? It doesn't think, you know, you've got the 30 bullets and the standard M4A4, shoots a little bit faster.
We'll see how Flit does here. Not great is the outcome of that one. And this game just doesn't feel normal to me. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. Maybe I'm used to a different style of Counter-Strike, and this is just, you know, welcome to the CIS region as to what to expect. Great Molotov there.
It's been extinguished by their own smoke. So the idea was good. Jerry's been flashed out. Mid to B's clear. It's action on.
Let's see if that Silence M4 does anything about it. We were curious before, but let's keep tab.
Slow this down.
Yeah, and buys time for the AWP to come around and go, wait.
Oh, what a shot.
What? But there was a player on the box above him.
That was Klax.
Oh, this is baffling stuff. Face crack, though. Left now into a 1v1. Bomb is planted, AWP against him. And knowing Tricky, he's gonna face, he's gonna peek, and he's gonna get the round.
Taking the fight to him right there. That was an interesting one. As rotating in, we thought that there might have been a chance to shut down that B take, but Klax, the fact that he has the ability to hit a shot on the player coming up B hill as well as staying alive is wild. You might be questioning why he's jumping like that. Well, he's opening up the biggest window for the trade kill as possible, grabbing that CT crosshair and moving it as far away from his teammate.
You can't ignore the jumping player either, because as soon as his feet touch the ground, yeah, I think anything that goes up must come down. That's a freebie for Jerry, apparently, as he gets the headshot. Foster could be as well vulnerable to this hunting deagle, but he scavenges away the AK, and he even picked up, I believe, something else. There should have been a smoke on the floor. Didn't quite grab it. Ouch. Oh dear. Unarmored, vulnerable, and pushed on. Can't find the precision. So a 4v4 emerges.
At least they're getting to practice their aim a little bit here, Cyber Legacy.
Yeah, nice little bit of aim bots.
I see everyone doing the aim labs. Not sure if that's just a marketing thing or if it actually helps them.
I mean, most of those are followed by the hashtag ad, but I don't know how much it helps them. Lauren believes it does. She's been using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keeps you warm.
Literally do a one cent.
One issue I have with aim labs is that half of CS is that little recoil control when taking those headshots.
There's no recoil in that, right?
No recoil.
Okay.
No.
So it's just about the pointing and clicking. Good for AWPers, I suppose. Good for
Scream. Would have loved it.
Exactly, yeah, those quick taps. But
I mean, it gets you on the target.
It does,
the rest
exactly.
Of the spray is down to you.
Yeah, extra power. There is a universe where he finds the first head before anyone's looking his way, and that's the head he was waiting for. Now a second, that was phenomenal. Great deagle work, keeping it competitive. You took down 2 fully bought up T's there.
They boost here. This is the right call. They might be able to isolate Clax, but smokes have faded. Now he's looking like a...
Oh! That's the individual skill from forZe. That's what we've been waiting to see. Around, they had no right to win. Jerry's the one that started off by finding that jewel.
This is against a fully balled up T side, right?
Yep. These shots, look at these two from Extra Power, and then they both hit some bangers and mashed a finish. That's great. Looks like Flit did the same elsewhere.
And the double orbs are back out.
And we're back into it.
Yeah, quick little course correct there from forZe. 6-3 is the current scoreline going into round 10 of play. And guess what? It's a Mac 10B rush, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So strap yourself in. This one's going to get fast and, well, not so furious as they slow down to actually go for a bit of lower dark presence.
Why the you lying?
Why the fudge you lying? Stop.
It's got a lot of that word
does.
in it. Yeah, I had to.
Oh my God.
Smoke.
There you go, mid to B split as well. I quite like this. Brings maybe the Mac 10s into an area they can operate if they can get past Almeza. He's kind of the final line of defense, and we see a Tech 9 taking him down. B-sides theirs, up close and personal. Jerry, of course, on the face towards window. Every fight is a potential fight in this game. There are no, slouches. They're taking every single opportunity to take a shot.
Don't you dare throw this one away for us. There is such a very viable chance for Tricky here. Clax is the one with all the goodies. The AK-47, if Tricky can get one. Oh, Clax gone. Now he needs all 3. Time not even that far gone. It is just formality. Weapons will be recovered. Double AWP preserved for the CT side. They ain't complaining about that. And the bomb will be defused. Put the 4th on the board for forZe here on the CT side.
Yes.
I'm looking for Virtus Pro in the Russian rankings.
Right.
And they're not in the Russian rankings.
Why?
I guess because
They're in the main one.
they're an international team.
What's their roster made up of?
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure Kickit is from... Kickit and Buster are from Kazakhstan. Sanji is from Uzbekistan.
I thought these were all CIS included. I may be incorrect.
Yeah, well, they do Russia. They don't do a CIS
Okay, if it's
ranking.
specifically
That's the bit that fooled me.
Russia,
Yakinda is from Latvia with Brokey.
Then I guess maybe
And
it's
James Russian.
predominantly not Russian, therefore they get put into...
Yeah, that would have to be the mix because Na'Vi are in the Russian. They have 4 Russians. You've got the same for Spirit, 4 Russians. STY being from Ukraine.
Okay.
You look at forZe, they're all from Russia.
It's interesting to not see it being a CIS.
Yeah.
It normally is. It's normally the best way to look at it. It's interesting to see it's not divided that way.
I guess, yeah, I don't know. That's a good
Fringe.
question. Might have to ask the lads at HSTV.org about that. But we get back underway here. Round number 11. Partial buy from Cyber Legacy this time round. P250s a Mac 10 for glowing. And out long glowing goes. Very quick stuff here. Mac 10's not going to be able to chase anyone down. They're ready for this. Or are they?
Are they, Chad?
Yeah, kind of.
Close enough.
Partially ready. It's like a safety
You got
net.
so much space. Oh, it just makes me want to play that game again. Tonight? Chad's playing.
I didn't say I
Chad's
was.
in.
You did.
You did,
No,
though.
no, no.
You
Smiled.
You
Yeah, so I didn't
smiled.
say I was.
But you don't smile when
Play
you're...
the game.
He will. He likes us. He likes us enough to try it.
I will try it.
Exactly, tonight.
He's going to have fun. He's going to love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it all comes together.
Ugh.
I'll get the shadow play recorded. I've got my main. I'm a Lancer main.
I
hope it's got a demo function so I can get all of my lovely clutches.
Yeah, no, we'll get shadow play running.
I had a look at the game. I watched a YouTube video of it before we started, and it reminds me of. I'm just going to sound bad, but Fortnite in terms of the way that the shooting and stuff looks like.
Yeah, I mean, that's
over the shoulder.
Fair enough.
Probably the gameplay is much better than that of Fortnite.
Certainly, there's no chibi buildings or anything.
Ooh,
Get executed.
It just feels very individual. I think that's what I've kind of taken away from this. It does feel hyper individual. Maybe that, you know, the stat about the flashes and such and so on is maybe very true. Because again, we see so many individual fights coming in with no tradability. And Jerry going to be put to task.
Oh my god.
2 is he gets away with.
Jerry wants an ace. You can have 2 more here.
Oh god, he's going again.
Jezza. A bomb's down. So it's glowing. So great round there from Jerry. He had 4 kills in that one. I love watching Jerry.
I feel like his name is also good. Like his first name, is he Andre or something? I'm going to double check.
Jerry's first name?
Yeah, because he's not Jerry.
I got it right here, 1 second.
Andre. Wow, it's so weird how many players' names I know now.
Isn't it wild that like all the data that you store in your head, like I have, obviously they get older and I don't know when their birthdays are, but I have like a rough ballpark of the majority of players' ages in my head at most times. Like all the teams, all the players, the coaches. One time on a plane, because I didn't have any internet and the movies were bad, I sat there writing the top 20 teams down and all the players and coaches just because I hate myself.
It's very artistic of you, man.
Thanks.
Did you use a nice coloured pen?
No, just a regular blue pen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you get his multicolored pen back to him?
Oh, it's in my jacket still. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Do remind me next time well, tonight actually, Chad, because you'll be on TeamSpeak playing with us, so exciting. Really excited about that.
Can we talk? Well, this is the perfect round to do so, actually, but let's wait and see if Cyber Legacy lose the first pick or not.
Okay.
Okay, now can we talk about those matchmaking games we played the other night? Because they were the hardest games of Counter-Strike I think I've played since I was a professional.
Yeah.
They were the hardest games of matchmaking I have ever played.
Yeah, you have to work really hard.
What was going on with that?
We call those the C9 Henry games. Basically, as soon as
they were trying so hard.
The theory
every time he's, because obviously everyone's like, oh my god, they don't have a 5th. I'm going to prove myself in some sort of like weird delusion. So everyone, as soon as they see who they're playing against, plays the most intense game of Counter-Strike you could possibly play.
I went and played, I solo queued some ESEA games and it wasn't anything like that. These guys that we were playing against, on Nuke, the guy pre-firing every corner with the AWP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there something a little bit sketch going on there?
But he was actually just, wasn't that a good Portuguese player, right? He's like actually pretty decent.
Basically, everyone's good now at matchmaking.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sweaty.
Like the general level, and I don't know if this is just eye test or personal experience, but it feels to me like the general player base, obviously, as time goes on, are getting substantially better. I think the amount of pro CS that's visible and consumable, the amount of content that's surrounding it is increasing. Yeah. So I think it's a lot easier for people now, especially with all of the tools, your refrags of the world, everything.
Even just beyond that, I feel like the basics are so done now. You know what I mean? Everyone knows how to hold.
True.
I do feel like if you know, a couple of years ago, if you pressed your push to talk and said, let's default, it might, even at like a, you know, an LE Supreme level, might have been met with what? I don't think that happens anymore.
No, everyone's got it. I mean,
it's cool. It's really good.
As said, it does feel like you can't get away with as much anymore. Like back in the day, you could just run out solo it. I mean, maybe the map pool also lent to it a little bit more. We play things like Nuke and we play Vertigo. We play a little bit more sweaty maps.
Dust2s and Mirages.
So it's like, yeah, maybe we've kind of put ourselves in this predicament. But speaking of predicaments, this game.
He's going lower. He's going lower.
He has made it through. Okay, this is huge. This is scary, though, because as said, now seeing that utility put down, you're like, they seem a little too aware. But the shot's still good, but Extra Power's surely dead. No, he's got support coming in. Jerry bailed him out of one, but death's still imminent.
Yeah, and if FaceCrack's not gonna move, he's got a perfect frag here. Glowing spotted him. Oh, no, he doesn't. Perfect execution. Now a smoke to escape. Tricky might fire off a pot shot that leads to his death, because
oh my god,
finds it.
What a combo of frags that was from forZe. That is fantastic. They forced the issue right there. And now it's Foster left in a 1-on-4 situation. But I love that. XE Power comes lower. He gets the aggro, takes the kill. Jerry on catwalk, ready to help. Okay, XE Power can't get away. Sure, he goes down. But then FaceCrack, he forces into that place, finds another kill, drops the smoke. At this point, Flick comes in, looks over the smoke, has heard the shot come in from Tricky, and takes Tricky down. So what a fantastic round from forZe here. Couldn't have gone any more perfectly.
Like a little proactive play once in a while. It's nice to see a team taking charge of a round. It does feel as though some of this has just kind of dribbled away, or, you know what I mean, these individual fights go one way or another. It's hard to replicate, but we'll look towards long because this is going to be a big brawl here. Already out, though, Klax takes the fight, standing, not blind, not flashed. Somehow, I do not see that very often, and continues the fight. No one there to fight back against him. They're all sitting a little bit deeper. The pre-fire coming in, though, and now suddenly the CT side decides it. No utility. Bear in mind, nothing, not a smoke, not a flash. There, the first flashes and smokes being put down, and now in this, and it's all for nothing.
Yeah, that was messy handling of the situation, and very well handled, of course, by Glowing.
Oh, he knows where both are now. He's been heard. The bomb is down over towards the short position. It will be collected. Tricky has a smoke to drop here to help him get on back to the site. We'll just leave that at his feet. Picks up the AWP and makes his way on over. Almeza with the flash. Might flash and go.
Now, here we go. Not a flash, just an nade, but the kill's there.
Wow! Great stuff from Almeza. Using the smoke of the HE as well, just to obscure that potential fight. Takes a couple of cursory glances to keep both of them honest, and that is huge.
Vox
He's got a Vox.
He's got them all.
He's got them all.
He's pandering, chat's happy, he's smiling, he's loving it. There's a tweet coming your way, whoever you are, maybe even a picture. Congratulations.
I might be tired like the stones they throw. Picking up scars and I hold them close. They shot me down, but I got this fight. Shine a light on me when my heart goes dark. Yeah, 'cause I'll never lose faith now. I'm in the flames of an angel. Fire, fire, burn. Fire, fire. And even if I'm broken, I'm cold but my blood's not frozen. Fire, fire, burn. I'm dying to tell you I'm a I beat my fears, but I lost my dreams. Yeah, they say this fight isn't what it seems. Yeah, shoot 'em all down when my demons rise. Couldn't win, so I joined the side. Breathe it in till the day I die. And even if I'm broken, I'm cold but my blood's not frozen. Fire, fire, burn. I'm dying to tell you I'm a
It's 9-6, third map, first series of our stay here for forZe and Cyber Legacy. Very excited to be bringing this one to all of you around the world. Lauren, of course, joining me Light chuckle in agreement from her and
That's
Sponge.
I think it's day 9.
What did I say?
You
big
didn't
fan of
say
his
it, Dad.
work.
Well, the rundown doesn't even get
I think
updated
I think
anymore.
it's
Still
day
says,
9.
Give it up.
Still
It's
says day
gone so
6.
far.
Yeah, they just gave
I'm
up.
pretty sure it's day 9. But he's off doing something else right now, so let's get back underway with this one.
It's day
9-6
9
on the half.
He got
And,
married recently. Very
did he?
exciting. Yeah, I think he went and did it.
Executor and Jerry both had 111.9 points of ADR, the exact same ADR in the first half.
Oh.
Game started, mate. Easy on the stats now. We've already got some kills coming in, so, you know, play-by-play time here. We do have the B rush coming through.
Tricky. Not going to do anything.
I do some more stats now, or?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
See? More kills. See, every time you try and do it, they bring it together, because CIS has now come over towards B. We do have that late flank
Why are they
reveal from
both
old
there?
Yeri. I
Works.
don't know. It's
Fine.
weird.
Okay, he gets all of them.
Come on. Go on, make it look good. Make it...
He does. Oh, nice work from Flit. Okay. Not ready to start getting excited about this one. I will contain my excitement until Flit blows the head off of Glowing, which he won't. Nice shots,
Oh, that was
Glowing.
nice.
He's had some real impact in the pistols, especially. I think I've watched
Yeah.
a couple of him.
Bit of a pistol special.
Seems that way. Yeah, a bit of a special.
Hey, Rush,
Hello.
what do you think of that Instagram link I just sent you?
Yeah, it was great, man.
What did
It
you
was
send?
great.
They're just sharing pictures of cute boys.
Yeah, there we are.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Like
actually.
haiku stuff, just
Yeah.
like...
No, honestly, check out this guy's form on his spike.
Oh no, like when
It
there's
was
a
worse than that.
when there's a chance ball, if you're not converting,
If you don't convert a chance ball,
what are you even
What are you doing?
Really
right?
gonna screw your
Have you
economy.
not focused your attention and your emotions into the game? Bring it together.
he's taller than me. But I can overcome it through power of belief.
Yeah, we tried.
Oh, yeah. That's no fun. And, oh, Facecracker retreating while doing the flashbang dance. Clax wants to crash the party. You ever crashed a party?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Like, so
Not
not
recently.
yours, but you see it happening and you kind of
Yeah.
snuck in with your mates?
Yeah, I don't think it's been like maybe about 10 years ago, I'd say. Like, you know, around the 17-ish
Okay.
marker.
Yeah.
We've got a game here because, weirdly enough, some pistols have done okay. They should stop
lied to
doing
us.
okay. But honestly, considering this game, I'm not going to...
It's going to be very difficult with C's coming through.
Yeah, but hold on.
Foster.
The 2-tap on the P2 Swifty. Here it comes. Foster's baffled. There's the first. We'll wait on the second.
dearie
There it
me.
is. Game on. Told you, Chad.
But
Told you.
now they have 2 MP9s, which is much stronger than 1 MP9. But they don't want it. They're leaving it behind.
Rush.
But this is smart, Chad. I'm about to do some Counter-Strike talking. Check
Sure.
this out.
Here it is.
Because of that frag,
Yeah.
Glowing has to be B.
Yes.
And so simply by finding that frag and slowing it down, they have guaranteed themselves a number advantage on their next duel. And this is it. No, C's going to check this. If not, he's falling more passive. They can sneak into B here.
He's worried about long, I guess.
Yeah, he's got so much to be worried about. 23 seconds. And this is very smart stuff from the double Fs.
All the timing on this.
Oh, he spots them both, even catches the first. The bomb needs to be retrieved and Glowing saves the day. Okay.
Well, it got exciting there for a moment, but 8 on the board for Cyber Legacy now. Scoreline 9-8. As we will see the buy coming on through for forZe here. They should be able to invest because they didn't get any head armor just then. They were just with those light pistols. Most of them were rocking the Glocks. And we should be getting this one back underway any moment now. AK-47s are out. XE Power opting for the Scout. Let's see how he can do with the Baby Orb. It's going to be a 4-man A-lane coming up from Cyber Legacy. That's all the pressure put on Tricky soloing the B side of things. Oh, face crack, easy as you like. Taking Foster out of the picture very, very quickly. Nade's going to do the same to him. As they've been able to quell this long take. I think forZe should think better of this as more utility continues to get dumped in their general direction.
Go B.
Well, they can do the Xbox smoke right now. The problem is Tricky does have the AWP on the B side of things. So this smoke on Xbox will tell Cyber Legacy that short could have been taken. You can see that they've left Clax all the way pushed up long to solo this. He might go for information. C's now mounting up on the box from the boost. We'll be able to cover off any mid to Bs to help out Tricky. He can keep his eyes glued on the upper tunnels, and here we go. Easy as that. Look how simple it is.
It was meant to be tricky. It's not. It's all too easy until Jerry at least does get one now. Bomb did get dropped on the way over, which allowed time for this rotation. C's is there. C's wins it.
9-9 or 9-9.
Sehr good.
Cyber.
Legacy.
Good, the fans are still in the building here today. They're gone a bit
They
quiet.
sound a bit dejected. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Well, they were really, really happy with Nuke, but they haven't been so happy with how Train went, obviously. An overtime loss. This could have been a 2-0 from Cyber Legacy. Obviously, a name to be shouted.
They're charging B. Chances are this doesn't end well. I'll just put it out there.
For which side?
For the T side.
Okay, all right.
Chances are very high that this ends in about, let me guess, 43 seconds from now.
Okay.
And it will be a 3K for Foster, Glowing finding one, and Seized finding one.
It's called future casting. Rush, you want to do this one?
Yeah, can do. It sounds good to me. They're grouping up towards mid. They do have a lot of utility, so mid to B is on the cards. Seized will get smoked off from this position. Might try and hop up and try to form way, but it looks like they might peek before. They've actually smoked off the A side. So this is a
That's his one.
nice
Doesn't get any
little
more.
play. Oh,
There's Glowing's first.
no
Looking
more out of
for-
that. They're going to crunch the B side, though. Seized, he's not pushed through. It would be a good window. No one's watching him right now. This is going to be very hard to push through, though. Foster, easy as you like. Oh, look at that. What do you say to that? That's
Well
a
handled,
beautiful
I would say.
control by Glowing.
I would say well handled.
Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Hello? Chad, can you read the haiku thing? The comic you sent me?
Yeah, it's great.
Read it out loud. I'll be the responder.
Reading a haiku.
I don't think we're going to do a comic on air.
No, go on.
It's
Come on.
more. It's very
I do
difficult.
it.
Well, it's gun round now,
All right.
and this is
He's
one
really
of the most
not
important
interested.
rounds.
Okay.
Oh, he feels a little embarrassed.
Rush, good job though, calling him out. Appreciate that.
You made our lives easier. Thank you. Okay, fast down towards long. Jerry avoiding the flash, dipping and diving. Keeping the head tucked low, trying to avoid any of that util coming in. Jerry now going to have the
nade.
chance on maybe one. Let's see if the second, the nade's there. Seized.
Nice.
Dead as well. Big work from Jerry. Oh, Tricky just sticks around.
Yeah, he does. He's very, very sticky, is Tricky. Knows how to get himself out of dodge just in the nick of time.
Just be careful or he might get a bit... Okay, that was huge right there from Foster. That was the short pressure completely relieved. XT Power not ready for that close-up position, and now we find ourselves in a 2v3, a very winnable 2v3.
Bloody hell, that's a lot more info than he bargained for. They've barreled up middle. And he's going to hear the pivot. Smoke mid to B as well. Bombs charging forward. They're going to
Great
have to
smoke.
disrespect that smoke or not.
Oh boy, this is great work from Foster.
Yeah, now Tricky's got a freebie.
Gets it.
Oh no, Almaze has shut him down. So now Foster, they know exactly where you are. And this becomes infinitely less fun. They'll plan A. You might want to save an AWP. He knows there was one around. That's an old M4.
How do
Brings
you...
back some memories.
You know Foster the People?
Mhm.
Do you reckon that's where he got his inspiration from?
No,
Ah,
No.
no.
it's worth a crack.
I reckon it's more to do with the star.
Mm.
And he just calls himself Faux Star or something.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Well, it's a good origin story.
Yeah, Foster. Foster the people. It's not spelt correctly.
No.
Foster.
I'm checking out his name, seeing if there's anything to do with his last name or anything along those lines. So give me a moment. Yeah. No. His name is Stanislav.
Yeah, there's the AWP he was hoping for. Face crack's gone too. Wow, lovely. Couple of exit frags and saving the AWP. That is a lot, considering that they wouldn't been able to facilitate an AWP without not letting Clax have a rifle. Seas can now drop that, so everyone gets what they desire. This was a lovely double kill from Jerry using that corner smoke, and you see a perfect example as to how much of an advantage that can give you. He was able to maneuver through the flashes of long and get it into the tucked-in corner on that smoke grenade. Another jersey.
What do we have here?
Greyhound Gaming.
Why are the
okay,
Australians
well-
turning up?
I did tweet about it, so maybe that's why
Okay.
they jumped on in.
Right.
But it's great to see.
Well, hold
them.
on. We've
Yep.
got a timeout. So is it time for the little reading?
The comic.
Yeah.
Go on, Chad.
Sure, we can read it.
I'll be Kageyama.
It's really cringe.
You be Hinata.
Bro, close your eyes.
Okay.
What do you see, bro?
Nothing, bro.
That's my life without you, bro.
Bro.
And that was the rendition of the comic for everybody playing at home. I hope you guys really got immersed within that.
Oh, God. And that's the kind of script level we can expect from the whole show.
Yeah. Well, Rush and I have a content piece coming out soon. I think you guys should keep your eyes glued on that one. You're going to love it.
It's a haiku cosplay retelling.
Yeah, well, we
It's-
did look for a volleyball, but we couldn't find one.
Volleyball scene in Top Gun is quite something too. Do you think they were inspired by the real tension?
Yeah,
that was
we
happening
went
there?
we went shirtless with very tight blue jeans. But Glowing's actually brought out the secondary AWP here.
Yeah, and he's basically hoping that if he gets this timing right, be able to catch Jerry, and he jump does perhaps give him a chance. Squandered now, though.
This is a very important round here.
This is it. Yeah, this is make or break.
So they've gone for the lower dark flash, but it's been late. So Jerry's actually taken territory without the need for that flash. And well, with the CT-sided short smoke coming on in, that can post them up close and personal. CIS will most likely be flashed around this corner at some point, but Glowing, oh, they've re-smoked this. So that's going to buy them until roughly 50 seconds. I'm not sure if forZe will want to push this. There's no need, there's no rush. They're currently in the default spread across the map. Flit dealing with the upper tunnel push, drops out the lurk smoke now. That will keep the likes of forZe interested. Over towards Long. Almeza making sure nobody can push through with full information. He's actually spotting to make sure Long Hut can't be taken under control. It's a bit of a lean right now from Cyber Legacy, maintaining this cat control. 40 seconds remain. Seized, ready to flash. That means Glowing might re-pick. Seized should flash now. There it is, and that's great stuff. Glowing takes down Jerry.
Another chance for Tricky, and he hits it as well. The double orbs are working perfectly, as you would expect. Big scalp to be taken here. If Cyber Legacy can maintain this, they are on the more favored side. This is a one-way that won't last long. Catching nades in.
Have to go A. Look how simple this is. There's 7 seconds. They need to die. They're not going to get the bomb down in time. They can't go down after time here. Oh, no. Flit, you must live, my friend.
Fizzling out there.
Yeah, I want to make a note here about the CT-sided defense of Cyber Legacy. They're one of the only teams I've ever seen consistently try and run a double AWP setup on the A site. Right? They're not running a double AWP setup for one towards B/middle and one towards mid-long. They're playing double AWPs to hold A, right? Here, Tricky locked down long while Glowing's job was to watch short. They're using and they're using them quite offensively. So it means you don't have to be strung out between 2 positions, but it is risky if a fast split comes in. So that is one of the problems.
Yeah, Jerry's out. Last time this worked wonderfully. This time CIS won't let it. And that was the only weapon preserved. Flit dropping his AK after saving it, throwing it into Jerry with the long spawn, and nothing to really celebrate here as Glowing confirms there is action down middle. It's not a fight he has to take and decides against it.
XyPower can really get something done with this here, though. If they give him room, if they offer up some jewels, XyPower can turn around on its head just like that, and forZe really need one of those XyPower specials right now. Flash towards tunnel, doesn't blink, doesn't move, just stays scoped in, aware that nobody's going to pick his position.
Chad, it's just a picture. You can't. He's not going to blink.
Anyway, over towards the lower tunnels. XyPower takes the AWP, meeting up with Flit and FaceCracker already over towards the middle side of things. And now Cyber Legacy, they're actually... What is CIS doing right now? Oh my God, they play some crazy passive setups. Can you show us what it looks like when they come up short rush, just so we can see? Yeah, perfect. So CIS right now is not playing for any info. He's just playing to deny the plant. So it's very likely when they take site control, if they see nobody mid-long, they see nobody over towards the ramp, they clear out Goose, they're not going to worry about CIS' position. They just assume that...
Because you assume no one would be this...
This is ridiculous,
passive.
Right? Yeah, this is insane that he's playing this kind of an angle.
I'd be so salty if I died to a CT after walking in so much of the map, no contact, clacks on long, holding that side of things. 18 seconds. XyPower sweeping in.
He's not going to... Okay.
Thank God.
Okay.
So now the bomb goes down with a couple of seconds to spare. The retake, not going to be easy. Oh, and jiggling into the AWP. You said XyPower had to have one of those rounds, Chad. Well, now it's starting. In fact, it's practically happened. Only forZe and Glowing, both actually on the way from CT. A shot has been hit. XyPower flashed, but standing his ground. And now it's all onto XyPower. Has to clutch. One pushed in by forZe. And despite finding 4.
4v2 was that?
What the bloody hell is Flit doing?
Chad's had enough.
No, but how did he go down there?
I have no idea.
He didn't need to face anything.
No. It's an unusual one, hard to explain.
Wow. Okay.
That was a lovely bit of work from
Yeah, he's
XyPower.
quick. What are you doing, Flit? What are you doing?
Just having a look. Just having a look.
That was so... Look, it was a low buy round. It wasn't a lot of investment coming in there, but that could have definitely been around.
Yeah.
So forZe here struggling to close out, and as we move into what will be round number 23, Cyber Legacy have the lead. They win this one here, and they keep denying the plants. Well, they're going to be looking good. Same setup coming on through over towards the B side of things. We will have Glowing. He's going to be met with Foster. So playing 2 rifles on the site. Tricky now will be the solo AWPer. No double AWP coming out. And I guess this will funnel them into more of a mid to B. If they're scared of the double AWPs on the A site and they can't push them back from the long corner or short, then mid to B will have to be an option. So flashing on out, Molotov's good. Jerry clearing closed doors, nobody's home. But they need to keep Cyber Legacy honest. So moving over towards the short position right now, they will just probably limp out a standard smoke, throw a little bit of utility. It's a lurk smoke coming through, and Foster actually jumps up and over. So we can see that this will not be the B hit, denying that early information spam coming through as well. So definitely nobody waiting to execute onto the B side of things. So this is the smokes coming out towards the A side. This is just to draw attention and utility, and it's doing exactly that. But really keep your eyes on Seized here. He's already in CT spawn. He's the difference maker.
See if the difference is made. For now, the smokes go up 48 seconds. Seized. Last time I think he got 1 when they kind of went for this sort of piece, but we'll see how well he does. Glowing now gets the right turn. Good flash as well. Kind of helping him out. Foster's crossfire yet to be discovered. Now it does. Swings on it, loses it. Flit this time does try and stay alive. And does well. The B-side's theirs.
Yeah, Jerry's in such a powerful position as well with extra power not being smoked off. There's no way in for the CTs. They're just going to go ahead and save, heading back towards long to do so.
Should be a set.
Should be a...
I don't normally... Oh, I did... that's part of the box, actually. We'll save
Spoilers?
that. We'll
Spoilers?
save that.
Don't.
We'll save that.
Honestly, that bloody thing just makes me so happy. So just, you know,
Did you put your Baby Yoda on your Chibi Weeby cupboard?
it's actually underneath my monitor screen.
Oh, so
I
he
look
stares at you.
Yeah, I've got 2 of them. I've got the one that Rush printed out and that
Ah,
one.
Suze.
Yeah,
Very sweet.
I like him. Because when I get angry, rather than want to punch stuff, I just look at him.
Yeah, and he just diffuses the situation.
Yeah, it does. It makes me less angry. And I'm like, I can't be mad at a video game.
No. No. But we do.
All the
We
time,
do.
every day.
I had a little desk punch in Rogue Company yesterday,
Yeah.
whatever it is, whatever the game's called.
Legacy Company.
It's
Yeah.
Rogue, it's Rogue Company.
It is.
Yeah, no, I definitely had a desk punch. Felt bad.
Doesn't sound ideal, does it?
No, I'm very grumpy.
Nor does 2 rounds on the T side. That doesn't sound ideal.
No,
whatsoever.
Chad, it doesn't. I hate this, and I hate to quantify it. It feels very individual. It feels like we've kind of fizzled out in this matchup, and as have forZe. And I had such high hopes for these guys. You guys built them up. You know, Jerry, the storyline. We like this guy. We like what he brings.
love him.
And then we look on the other side. Seized, almost, you know, push Na'Vi to the limits, and then it's gone nowhere. We've seen none of that prowess. Sure, they might close a game, but this isn't a sprint to the finish. It's a limp over the line. It's not great stuff here.
Well, I think right now, if we're having a look at what has been good for Cyber Legacy in this matchup, Tricky's been great on the AWP, 21 for him, and Foster's been a bit more consistent than what he was in their previous matchup. So we're learning more about Cyber Legacy every day we get to see them play, but for forZe, backs against the wall right now. They need to convert. This is to get up to 12-12. So Almaze are making it out towards long, flashed on through. The fight is coming. Oh, are they thinking better of this? It looks like it.
Amazer doesn't have the spray. Flit does. Seized returns. They can't trade. They're trying to. Jerry throws a couple through the smoke, but doesn't quite connect. And so an early man advantage for Cyber Legacy as they look to find their 7th round on this CT side.
They should just go long here, forZe, because they're in the number disadvantage. If they take control of this now, they can catch Cyber Legacy while they're taking map information. We can see how close towards mid doors they're playing. You can see that Tricky's moved over towards the short position as well, and rooted over into the B site is Foster with a long rotation. The quicker they get into the site, the quicker they plant the bomb, well, the quicker that forZe can be ready for this, and Tricky's about to peer on in. All down the timing here, and Axie Power misses. Huge from Tricky. Oh, Jerry actually standing and fighting.
Jerry. It's all face cracker, 1v3 here, and they need this quite badly. Molotov towards short. He's got a smoke as well, but he's got to care long. That nade goes towards CT. What is the post plan you commit to here? Make a plan, stick to it. C's going to spot him towards long. Just shifting back towards the site. If he got that one, he was getting back on, but he got the tag, not the frag.
Oh.
The spray's good. And now the 1v1, he knows he was short. Tries to play above it, looking for the player who just sent that nade. This is getting a little sketchy. Palms getting sweaty. Goes for the swing and he loses.
What a duel. What a clutch attempt.
No kit.
No kit. Yeah, they'll take it. What a clutch. Face crack, another necessary round, but this time it's converted. forZe getting the bomb down, losing all of their supporting cast, put face crack into a 1v3 as he planted, and this This duel, tagging him up enough to deter him, catching Seized on the charge. Really, all round, a brilliantly played round. He didn't obviously get that third frag, but that's enough. That is more than enough.
That's 2 on the trot there. So finally, forZe are able to get some damage on their T half, and that should be enough to break the bank of Cyber Legacy here. You can see that their cash situation is less than ideal. Foster,
Head in hands.
yeah, he's got that AK-47. He can carry that through, but the rest of them might have to take a save. They get the 2,400 loss bonus in the next round, which will give them enough money to buy. But getting broken this late in the half on the CT side is never an ideal place to find yourself. So that's a huge impact round coming through from FaceCrack there. It was close. It was very close indeed. But this is where the pressure gets to the youngsters and the newer players within this Cyber Legacy roster. For forZe, well, you heard me say earlier in the day that they've been together since late 2018. So 2 years this core, this team have been playing together. They should be able to handle situations like this. As it is tied up 12-12. That shot was very, very good as Axie Power takes down Glowing through the smoke, and that's an opening and a half to kick off round 25. Back out towards long they go. It was a force buy here from Cyber Legacy, and they're just dropping like flies. That's the AK gone. Just going to get milked on down. 3 players stand. Tricky seized, and Clax, you're going to have to come up huge here, boys, or it's going to be 14 as a lock for forZe. 13 is looking good. 14 will be no money in the bank account. And then 15, you have to stand and fight.
Let's see what FaceCrack can do. If he can keep us contained. Oh, nice. Okay, Clax goes down. And seized. No options available.
Okay, well, now they don't even have to hunt. Seized only has a FAMAS here.
It's not that...
Potent.
No.
Not that damaging. It's not an AWP. It's not an AK-47. It's not even an AUG. So if they can find him and take it away, that's better than nothing. But giving him an AK would be the worst case scenario for forZe right here. Getting up close is Flick, clearing through the window. So this is all going to come down to the timing of when Seized looks away, or if he does. Silent as you like. Flick not making any sounds. He's considering going in here, but look at all the nades that forZe have held onto in a round like this.
Almost don't want to get rid of them at this point.
Yeah, we'll hardly have to reinvest.
That certainly bodes well for the remaining X rounds of play.
And this is where we have a look at the buy. So Cyber Legacy should take a save right now, and that means that forZe will be getting the 14th round on the board. 4th round. That was a ways away. It's getting very dark very quickly out there in the CIS region, isn't it? Aren't they behind us by an hour?
Couple of hours, I think. Ahead.
They're ahead? Oh, that's right.
Further east.
All right, well, they haven't taken a complete save. There's a scout coming out to meet that FAMAS. Nade damage is great.
Oh my
this is a real
God.
chance.
Yes,
Seized did that.
indeed. A real chance. Admittedly, there's nothing alongside him, but Exopower and Almeza have to play a very, very cautious game if they don't want to lose a lot against a little.
One shots. All they've got. I guess the AWP somewhat the same thing, but it's a lot of money to be losing out on. Double stack on short for the CTs. Jerry, might be his job to clear this. He has the first kill. Step made behind him. No subtlety here. Maybe baited in a touch, but he's going to do with it brilliantly. Nice work between them and FaceCrack. Blitz there. And it looks like they've overcome the issues. They've got themselves to 14 now.
And they win this gun round. That's 15, and the money, well, 3,400 max loss bonus for Cyber Legacy going into the last round of play is not ideal. So if a bomb site is taken quickly from forZe, Cyber Legacy will save, and then we can start talking about the ramifications of a hunt. But the game really rests on this round here. For
More Australians?
looks like a couple. There's a couple in the mix, that's for sure.
Okay. Welcome.
Double AWPs back out, Glowing and the likes of Tricky over towards the A side of things. Foster with the solo B defense duty. Oh, Jerry, you're so close, you're so quick, and you're so good. 2 quick frags.
Let's go, Jerry.
Well, that's one way to completely shatter the dreams of Cyber Legacy. Tricky's trying to build them back up again. It's a power. Close quarters catches Clax. Now, Foster and Tricky, 2 very different sides of the map, and both with equally full plates. Flitz pushing in and actually just eliminates him.
Tricky has to save.
Yeah, 15 found, B open. Almeza gonna get that bomb down.
One more time for me.
That's Almeza.
Almeza, mate.
Here
Base
we
crack.
go.
He's on his way into the A site. Can he take this AWP out of the round? Molotov's good.
Tricky's better, though.
Bloody hell.
Would you believe it?
He's a bit of a flip side fan, isn't he?
Flip side.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's dead in 3, 2, 1.
Lauren, can you do Australian?
Strain.
You can't?
No.
You just have to speak really lazy English.
Thought he did.
It gets lazier.
It gets worse.
This was how you went around. He just charged up short. They tried to
No
boost
utility,
and...
nothing.
Yep, nothing. Completely
Wow.
unannounced. He
Another
just
no
charged
utility
in.
ult? None. Ah, a molly.
Jerry calls some of my favorite strats.
What's that? Dry peak cat?
5 headshot strats.
Nice.
Pretty
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a classic.
Look at this buy. Famouses, MP9, seized on his favorite little shotgun.
I've seen forZe lose to less. Jerry not impressed, going for more, charging into long, and the spray, and the flash, he still finds it. Great control. Seas can see the tip, and opts for the jump, executes himself, and this is just echoing into the end of the map, the end of the